Hello guys, and welcome back to another video by me, Entertainment Factory 16. And for today's video, we will be playing Roblox, as you guys can see, and we will be playing a hurricane simulation today for today's video. And if you guys want to see more videos just like this one, if you guys can, please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And also, comment down below any suggestions of videos that I can, ideas of videos that I can upload, or video games that I can upload to my channel of me playing. And also make sure to hit that notification bell to be notified when I make a new video just like this one. And anyways, let's just get right into the game. Let's go in here. We're a citizen. We're going to be at Wakefield, just like my tornado one. Okay, we got Tropical Storm Watch. We're the only one in this map right now. For now, like I said. I remember it was art. Oh, now there's a tropical storm warning. Let's see what the tropical storm Jerry. Okay. Okay then, so that's the tropical storm. As you guys can see down here too, they have the Saffir-Simpson scale, which is different than the EF scale for tornado. So the Saffir-Simpson scale is for the hurricane wind scale. The EF scale, or the enhanced Fujiwara scale, is for tornadoes. And as you guys can see here, so we got tropical storm for the first one. It's tropical storms are considered any wind hurricane storms that have winds lower than 74 miles an hour. Anything lower than 74. And then Category 1 storm, hurricane basically, is a hurricane considered with winds of 74 to 95 miles an hour. Category 2 storm is a hurricane considered with winds of 96 to 110 miles an hour. And Category 3 storm, Category 3 hurricane storm is considered 111 miles an hour to 129 miles per hour, which actually, let me tell you guys, originally what I thought for Category 3 is that the lowest it had to be Category 3, I thought was 115 at first, and then I realized and learned that it was actually 111. And for Category 4, it has to be winds of 130 miles an hour at lowest, and it can be a highest of 156 miles per hour at highest. And also now for Category 5, which the US has had a few Category 5s in the past. Not a few, a lot. A lot of Category 5s, and also example of a Category 5 storm that happened in the US was Hurricane Irma hit Florida. Let me think, is there any other? Well, long ago there were other hurricanes too. But I could also name an example of a Category 4 storm that hit Florida not too long ago in 2022 in October, I think. And what it was, you guys should know what this was, because Sunday, a YouTuber I watch, if you know him, Sunday or Ian, was talking about this in one of his videos, and he was talking about Hurricane Ian. That's the name of the storm I'm talking about for this Category 4. It happened not too long ago, and I don't know if you guys knew any of this now, but I've heard that Hurricane Ian is the second costliest hurricane ever in the U.S. or ever in the world, basically. Technically, I'm gonna say ever in the world. It's one of the second or third costliest, with inflicting 111 or 113 billion dollars in damages. And then what beats Hurricane Ian is Hurricane Katrina and Hurricane Harvey, which some weather reports have said that Hurricane Katrina and Harvey are tied with inflicting $125 billion in damages. And others have said that Hurricane Katrina has caused more damage than Hurricane Harvey, but I don't remember how much more he said. But I would say, because the weather reports, weather news articles say, even with Hurricane Katrina and Hurricane Harvey causing the same amount of damage, they still consider the, what do you call it? Sorry, it's getting very loud. They still consider that Hurricane Katrina is top 1, and Hurricane Harvey is top 2, and then Hurricane Ian is third, which I disagree with. It's actually what I think is, it's, oh yeah, you guys can see, areas are getting no power because it's almost Category 4, but, to get back into what I was talking about, Hurricane, to what I think, Hurricane Ian should be top 2, but most news outlets say that it's top 3. Now, I'm fine if it's the news outlets that say Hurricane Katrina caused more damage than Hurricane Harvey. That makes sense. But if it's talking about Hurricane Katrina and Hurricane Harvey making and inflicting the same amount of damage on each other, it makes no sense to say it's a top. It's the costliest. It's the third costliest storm. It would be second if it was that. But anyways, let's just get right back into the video. Okay, so what we're seeing here with Hurricane Jerry, Category 4 storm, almost Category 5. It's inflicted, realistically, maybe a million, but like I said, hurricanes in real life at Category 4, Category 5, they can inflict millions to billions of dollars in damage. Like I was talking about, Ian, Irma, Katrina, and Harvey, Category 4s to 5s, they all inflicted billions of dollars in damages at that rate. Yeah, this one's a Category 5. We got about $2 million inflicted of damage. And all the areas with no power, which makes no sense because the place still has power for some reason. Well, it seems like it is, but there ain't any lights anymore, so that's probably why. But, as we can see, Wakefield, where I am, has no power. Rockport has no power. And Andover has no power. And we can see that the hurricane is now weakening, and it's at peak strength. It's at 166 miles per hour, and it's going to decrease from there, because since it's staying at 166 miles an hour, since it was staying at 166 miles per hour, you guys would probably be able to tell that it was going to, or that was going to be its peak strength, and that was going to eventually decrease. And it is. Like you guys see now, it is Category 4 storm now. But still, it knocked out the power in every area, basically. Every area has no power because of the storm. And it was only when it hit Category 4, I think, when I was talking about the different examples of hurricanes with the categories, different categories. Examples of hurricanes in the different categories about Ian and Irma. During that, you guys were seeing all the no powers thing notices popping up on this radar as I was talking about it. But yeah, and let me just go over here. Let me see if I can sign my name. There we go. There's my name in blue. Pretty nice, you know. Blue's my second favorite color, dark blue specifically. But let's see. We're gonna wait until the storm dies, and then we're gonna see what happens. Okay, let's see here. Jerry has inflicted a lot of damage, man. A lot. I'm very surprised. I'm shocked, actually. Like, shocked. The amount of damage it's inflicted is ridiculous. It's, well, not ridiculous. It's very crazy how I say that. Very incredibly crazy. I mean, realistically, though, it's not. It's really not, realistically. Realistically, that's, compared to other Category 4s and 5 hurricanes, this is very low on the low end of damage. Trust me. It very much is. But the storm, like I said, this game's a little different than real life. You know, obviously it's Roblox. It's different than, you know, most games. Like I said, no, not games. It's different than real life type stuff mainly, and that's why. That's why it's different. Well, no, I can't really come up with a reason, guys. But it's just, the point is, it's a little, I'm not gonna say inaccurate, but you know, like, if it would be harder, and I don't think they would like to just put more work into this, because I'm not saying they need to do more work in this game. This game is awesome. I love this game, but I just mean compared to like comparing it to realistically, hurricanes have caused a lot more damage than 2 million. A lot of them have. And when you look on, just an example, to a source where you can look on costliest hurricanes, it goes from like the first costliest hurricane to like the 70th, and it's on Wikipedia. You can look it up on Wikipedia, and the lowest costing hurricane on that list is $1 billion. So that's 70 hurricanes about that they report as being lower than or higher than $1 billion, or the same as $1 billion in damages from the storm. Okay, and now what we're seeing here is that the storm is now a tropical storm, and it's barely inflicting any more damage, as we see. It's kind of peaked in damage, and it's not really going up anymore. And eventually, well, eventually, if I were to stay in here long enough and for more time, it would show up there. If you guys see my screen, which you probably do, it would show up there as the first one, because this was just a server. I just joined on my only server, but now someone's in. The storm is basically dead, and yeah, that's mainly it. Okay, it is now at 35 miles per hour. Yeah, and the damage will not go up anymore, I don't think. I think it's going to stay at where it is. I'm pretty sure. And then the storm's going to disappear, and we're going to be good. There's going to be nothing left anymore. And then we're good. We're good. Oh, it is 1 p.m. The time in the game is 1 p.m. And the time in this game just ticks down. I think like every second or two is 1 minute technically in the game. But I think they're doing that because of the fact that because this person who made this game is the person who made the tornado game, which I also very much love. Made it to where the time is like 1 to 2 seconds. No, every 1 to 2 seconds is a minute. In this game, basically. But let's just look back at the main point of the game, and what we're seeing. Oh, what we're seeing is that Jerry is almost done. It's almost gone. 1 more mile per hour and it's gone. Basically gone. Tropical storm watch. And there it is. So I told you the peak wind was 166 miles per hour, and total damage cost from it was 2,455,818. And the name, of course, was Jerry, Hurricane Jerry. And if you guys want to see more videos like this one, then if you guys can, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also make sure to comment down any suggestions of videos I should do in the comment section down below. And also hit that notification bell to be notified when I make a new video just like this one. And I'll see you guys later.